Warning, what you're about to hear may be shocking, vulgar, and in extremely poor taste. The masturbators are professional entertainers that may use tactics such as lying, gaslighting, gross hyperbole, crude insults, and character assassination. These tactics are not encouraged in real-world debate, and the opinions expressed are not necessarily shared by the hosts or their guests. Enjoy!
Today in our interview,
spell Rickles' last name.
Rinkles. Wrinkles.
That's time!
All
My God!
Awesome.
This debate is really off the fucking chain here. All right. Welcome to BPM Presents Mass Debate. I am here with my fellow two hosts, Jed Kraig and Kirk Wilson. How are you fellas today?
Fucking awesome.
You ready to do this, bro?
Yeah.
Yes, and I am Craig Shawlin, your other host. Yeah, see? They get real excited. That's how I know you get excited.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's his title, other host.
Other host. And speaking of which, the voice you just heard is our returning champion,
Of course.
the Jonathan G-Man Goolsby. How are you, G-Man?
I
What's up,
am,
G-Man?
I'm right as rain.
Right as rain.
Yes.
That's what he feels very balanced for this debate. Most balanced I've ever seen.
I've
He
been
had
taking
a
my
V8.
medication.
He had
You
a
had the
V8 before he
V8?
came in.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
and my Zoloft.
That's right.
We are not sponsored by either, by the way. I just wanted to point that out. But if
However,
you want to get sponsored, yeah, we've got
We
it.
could be.
We could be if you want.
Searchily.
We're kind of whores like that. Anyway,
your
I
man.
should shut up and we should get to the debate. I think it's time to go home.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Knew we'd get there. Danced around it a little
Yeah,
bit.
we
little
did dance around it a little bit. And as always, no one knows. Our masturbators today do not know what they will be debating until right before they debate it. This is a show of talking out your ass.
That's true.
This is true. Very true.
And we are very
That might be
good
the
at
one
it.
true statement that gets said.
It is
More than
probably
likely.
the only thing we're good at. So we decided to run with it
Yeah.
and invite our friends that are really good
G-Man
at it,
looks like
too.
he's got a question
yeah, you got
here.
A question?
How do you will to be debate?
How do you will to be debate?
How do you will to be debate?
I
okay.
don't know how. Is that like debating a wildebeest?
You are going to be a wildebeest if you don't shut the fuck up.
Oh, welcome,
So,
by the way.
Moving on, let's move on to the debate. So there's going to be 3 rounds. This first round is only 90 seconds, and then the second round is going to be an ask questions of each other, first round opening statements, and then we have a closing statement. Are you guys ready to hear your category today?
Hook it up. It's our category.
You
What's
ready?
what
Get
we
it.
got going down here?
You ready?
They call me
Okay.
the category.
The category is famous entertainers.
Oh,
Okay. Famous entertainers.
entertainers.
like Danny Kaye and
And Jed, you won the roll-off, so you get to decide, do you want time or topic after hearing that category?
I think I will select topic.
He is going topic. He's being a gentleman and handing off the time to our lovely guest, G-Man. So, G-Man, today's topic is going to be comedy geniuses.
So
Is he picking comedy or geniuses?
So you are going to pick between...
okay.
wait a minute.
Are you ready?
We got double
double
categories. I'm
categories.
picking the topic.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can choose
Yeah,
first or
sorry.
last.
Yeah, my bad. So, Jed, your topic, you're going to choose between old and wrinkly or bald and lovely. What are you going to pick? Old and wrinkly or bald and lovely?
Oh, my God.
I guess I will go bald and lovely. I don't know.
Okay. So, bald and lovely, that means you're getting old and wrinkly.
And our
That's
category is what now?
The category is great comedians, and the debate topic today. So get ready.
Is he
are you
gonna-
going to choose
you get to
time?
choose time.
Yeah, you're going to choose which time you're going to choose.
Going first or
I'm
going
totally
last?
fucking all this up.
I am
You wanna go
really
first or
goddamn
last?
lost. I
You're
gotta
all
be
right.
honest.
Would you want to go first or second?
Yeah,
Wanna go first or
we gotta go
second?
back to topics. You said entertainment.
Hold
some
on.
things.
He hasn't told
He
you the
hasn't told it.
topic yet. You've only gotten the category and the hint, but you still have to, before that, tell him
Tell
if
me
you want to go
it's
first or
time,
second.
First or second? Do you want to go first or second?
With your old and wrinkled.
I'll go first.
So he's
Oh,
going
you going
first.
first? I'll go
Okay,
first.
all
Okay.
right. Going first. Jed, you get to choose between old and wrinkly or bald and lovely. What are you going to go?
I'm going with bald and lovely.
Bald and lovely.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
So, G-Man, you're going first. And the topic today that you're going to be debating is who would win in a comedy roast? Is it G-Man, you're going to speak up for Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Wrinkles. Yeah,
Don
sorry.
Rickles.
I'm mixing up Rob Rickles and Don. Yeah,
Don Rickles.
Don
Don
Wrinkles.
is the
Mr.
wrinkle
Nice
too.
Guy.
Yeah, the wrinkle fucked
Mr.
me up
Nice
too. I
Guy.
totally messed myself up. Yeah. Do you want to do? You're gonna be Don Wrinkles, and you're gonna
I'm
be,
gonna be Don Wrinkles. Good job there, Craig.
and you're gonna be Jeff Ross.
Guessing
Jeff
you weren't
Ross.
valedictorian, huh?
Jeff
the
Ross.
roast master, Jeff Ross.
The
Okay.
Roastmaster Jeff Ross. So Jeff versus Don. You're up first. All right. You have 90 seconds starting now.
Don Rickles is a genius. Don Wrinkles is a genius. Don Rickles is a genius. Everyone knows who we're talking about because the man is a genius. He invented the entire genre of roast comedy, which you should well know because I studied up on him for your 40th roast.
So I should know that.
You should know that.
You should know that he studied up on him.
Can we start over?
No.
No.
Can
We got a
start
minute
over?
left. Keep
You
going.
got a minute. Go.
All right. Don Rickles invented the genre. He is the roast comedian that everyone studies, whoever wants to go to a roast, whoever wants to be a stand-up comedian. He knew that you don't just roast the individual. You get one or two good shots on that guy or girl, and then you go around the room and you have to hit every single body in the room because you are not roasting a person, you're roasting a community. If you roast one person, they get all pissy and prickly and the vibe goes out the room. But if everyone's laughing at each other together, that's how you create great comedy. The Roastmaster Jeff Ross, the outlaw Josie Wales, those guys don't know how to do shit. We're way too serious about the thing. They're mean about it. They're rattlesnakes, and you don't want to get up against them in a comedy room with Don Wrinkles because Don Wrinkles will absolutely mop his fucking forehead with them.
Oh.
End of argument.
All right.
All right.
What-
I
what
guess
did-
he's
I
ceding
left
his
4
last
seconds on the
3
clock.
seconds.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
we'll
Well,
let
that-
you do that.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we are now implementing a rule: you cannot give up more than 15 seconds because we do not like that.
It was
That's
10, but yeah,
Bitch
well,
move.
okay.
You're within that. Yeah, it was 10. You're right. It was
What
10.
you're saying is that my record will
You were
never be
within
equal.
10
No,
seconds.
it will not.
My record will never be equal.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
your record of
Somebody gave
not
up more.
doing any content on the show that we are trying to create content for. Yeah, thanks for that, G-Man. You're the record breaker of doing that.
No.
That argument-
Somebody else. did
somebody
more.
else,
Somebody else
beat
gave
you.
up more
Somebody
than I
else.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody gave
more
up like
than
a minute and a half.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Cereal is still
No
not
more
a soup.
such
Now, his
things.
cereal or soup, yeah, he
Okay.
did like a 10-second
We're getting way
argument.
too sidetracked here. I gotta pull it back in. I gotta rein this back in as the moderator. Jed, you got 90 seconds. Why is Jeff Ross better?
All right, yeah, Don Rickles, he definitely was the pathfinder when it came to, kind of starting to do the whole roast insult comedy deal, but
He taught Dean Martin how to do.
He's doing an opening
Everything.
statement.
Hey, shut
Shut the fuck up.
But Jeff Ross took what the man started and perfected it to the point that it's all he does is roasts. Like that's his entire thing. I mean, Don Rickles went off and did other things. He did comedy movies. He did stand up. Not Jeff Ross. Jeff Ross just does roasts. If there's not a dais, he ain't fucking there. All right, that's the only time he shows up. He's got to be there. He's got to have, he's also got to have the right caliber of people. See, I mean, Don Rickles he'll roast anybody because the man's got no standards, no class. Not Jeff Ross, no, man. He only goes for the premium. All right, so he's only the A-list
Classy.
dais. All right,
Classy.
Jeff
Ross.
I mean,
Right.
Because that's what he's known for. I mean, the guy has multiple... Dude, he went into prisons. He went into prisons and roasted prisoners. You're not going to see Don Rickles do that. He'd be too afraid, man. He couldn't go in there. That's too much pressure for him, man. He'd be like, you know what? No. He's like, I'm going to get hurt. But not Jeff Ross. No, dude. He goes right in there. He don't give a shit. Jeff Ross is the fucking roast master, and we cannot say people's names this fucking episode.
All right. At least I'm not the only one. And I would agree, Don Rickles would not be able to go into prisons and do that because he's dead. And we're going to move
Even
on
in the day
to,
when he was alive. When he was alive, he could do it in his prime.
We're going to move on.
Thank you, moderator. I appreciate
Questions.
the.
We're moving on to questions
That's attentive.
and answers. Jed, you are going to go first and ask our guest here, G-Man, questions. You have 3 minutes starting now.
G-Man, what's your favorite Don Rickles hosted roast? What's your favorite one?
He didn't host the roast. He was not the roast host with the most. Most of the time, Don Rickles was roasting other hosts' roasts. In particular, I think the one he did the most was Dean Martin's roasts, who was the original Roastmaster Jeff Moss.
Jeff who? Jeff who?
Jeff
Moss? Jeff Moss? Jeff Ross, you mean?
Cake Boss.
Okay.
Yes. The Roastmaster Cake Boss.
Throw back to an earlier episode.
Yes.
That's right.
No, Don Rickles never hosted, so I couldn't name a moment. That was sort of a trick question, but he was the guy and continued to be the guy all the way up until his death, being the guy. If you needed some smart aleck asshole punch up to the day of his death, that dude was sharp as a tack. You'd see him on Dean Martin roasts, you'd see him on Letterman, you'd see him on Leno, you'd see him on the Roastmaster Betty Ross. You'd see him anywhere. There, where roasting was to be done, where smartassery was to be had,
What
there
year?
you would find him.
Okay, you've gone on enough. What year did Don Rickles die?
Within the last 2 decades, if I recall correctly. Actually, I think
very
it's
specific.
no. I think it was
Bold guess.
I think it was within the last decade, but don't hold me to it. I think it was in the teens.
So now, Jeff Ross, he started doing roasts.
After having had a career since, by the way, the 40s.
That's fine. Good for you.
75 years of roasting people up and down. That is, you call Hotsy Tots the roast master horse shit.
Well, what did you like about his? What did you like about
Rickles
his?
mastered
What did you like about his routine in, say, for like like the roast of, say, who are we gonna do? Like maybe Hasselhoff, David Hasselhoff. What was his routine for Hasselhoff?
I don't recall specific roasts. All I recall is Don Rickles making me laugh my Don Wrinkly ass off.
So basically, you
Every
just
single
have,
time I saw him on TV, that's
so
what
you
I'm
just
saying.
kind of have basically.
I couldn't
this,
pick one
this,
favorite Don Rickles moment.
So you just have some vague, amorphic understanding, maybe slight feeling or notion that he was the best. Is that what we're saying here?
I have fond Wrigley memories of many a roast at which Don Rickles was better than the host and did the most to make me laugh.
What are your top 5 though? Just give me your top 5. Let me just show me something. This isn't just some haze that we're talking
Don
about here.
Rickles appearances on
Tom,
Johnny
you don't
Carson.
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to, but
I
can.
want to. I'll
Go
give
for
him
it.
5. All of Don Rickles' appearances on Carson. All of Don Rickles' appearances on the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. All of Don Rickles' appearances on Late Show with David Letterman.
So just breaking
Late
it
Night.
down, your favorites
Late
is
Night with David
whole
Letterman.
career.
I am
That's what I
answering your
love, is
question,
his whole
sir.
career.
I am answering your question. On Late Night with David Letterman. All of Don Rickles' appearances on The Late Show with David Letterman. Different shows, different networks, different time slots, different premises. And, sir,
Jesus
all
fucking
of
Christ.
Rickles' appearances
Okay, all right.
on the Comedy Central roast.
Thank you for
Of which you're so fucking fond.
filibustering an hour and a half past the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And my favorite part of that was how modern it was, and then he listed off all these shows from the 90s and 70s.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
so
I went chronologically
we've
if you
got
listened.
3 minutes.
All the way up into the
G-Man, you have
teens.
3 minutes to ask Jed questions, starting now.
You say that Jeff Moss is the roast
Jeff
master
Ross.
of
Jeff Ross.
Jeff
An
Ross.
R-O-S-S.
You said that Jeff Ross, the roast master, is the best of all time, that he has the highest quality. He only does roasts. Well, Rickles did television. He did TV. He did music. He hung out with the Rat Pack. He was a side member. He was Frank Sinatra's best fucking friend besides Dean Martin, possibly. You'd always find him in the background at the coolest parties and the coolest places. When have you ever heard of Betsy Ross doing that in today's Hollywood? All he does is one thing. He's He's not even a paper. He's one line.
Do you have a fucking question?
He's a
Ask
line.
a goddamn question, dude.
One dimensional.
Yeah, is that
Okay.
a question?
There's a question in there
What's the
somewhere, I'm sure,
question?
possibly.
The
What is it?
question
Because you're now in 40 seconds.
A minute in.
Yeah, you're a minute in. You haven't asked a fucking question. All you done is just yap. Ask a question.
All right. Do you consider Jeff Ross the most quality host because of the people he brings on to be roasted, or the people to do the roasting, or the roasting he does himself, or the hosting he does?
It's the whole package.
Okay. So you would say that the roast of Donald Trump was high quality.
Well, anytime you roast Donald Trump, it's going to be quality. I don't know if I say it's going to be high quality, but it's definitely going to be quality.
You think that was a high quality guest to be roasted because you don't want to pick the most fragile person who's going to find everything completely non-fucking funny, therefore defeating the entire purpose of the roast and just becoming an attempted public teardown that looked really bad and probably stoked a lot of people to vote for the fuck.
Did we watch the same fucking roast?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I will remind our people that this is about Jeff Ross.
Yes,
Ross.
Jeff Ross.
John
And Don Rickles.
Not
Jeff Ross
Donald
and
Trump.
Don Rickles.
Not Donald Trump.
You are getting off on a side tangent. Question.
I'm asking, was that high quality? Is that
Yeah.
the high quality we can expect from your roastmaster?
I mean, everybody has their off days, though.
Oh, well, Juan Valdez is a roastmaster, and he never had an off day. Every day, up and down that fucking volcano with the donkey,
fuck's Juan
getting
Valdez
the
got to
coffee
do with
to
the
roast.
fucking thing?
Because he's a better roastmaster than Jeff Ross.
He's talking about the
It's a coffee joke.
guy?
It's a coffee.
It's a coffee joke.
God. That was awful. I loved it.
All right, 30 seconds. You got another
30
question?
Yeah, you got 30 seconds. Nothing?
Oh, do I? Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still have 30 questions.
That's your. Yeah, you're in
I
there.
still, oh, my bad.
You're up. Batter up.
Do you have any questions for me, Jeff? Is there?
I asked my
anything
question. I
that-
just had 3 minutes.
Is there anything that I didn't ask that I should have covered today in our
Yeah,
interview?
spell Rickles' last name.
RINKLESS. Wrinkles.
That's time.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
Awesome. Awesome.
This
Okay.
This debate is really off the fucking chain here. Okay. So that brings us
Hung juror.
the hung juror Kirk.
Let me
gets to
tell
speak
you.
his mind. What do you think about all
You
this?
took notes, dude.
Yeah, this is a goddamn mess. I'll tell you that right off the bat. But words are being said, and they're being bandied back and forth in a loud manner, which tells me that an actual argument is happening.
It's energetic.
This is very Ken Bone.
Here's what I'll say. Yeah, I see points on both ends here. You're both making valid points. I'd like to hear some real specifics, maybe other than just the one Donald Trump thing. You do need to give some examples of Rickles and his background,
His
the other
zaniness.
things maybe he's done. The reason why, because Jeff Ross, try to name something else he's ever done.
Nothing.
Let me tell you.
Not a damn thing.
But there's plenty of room for both of you to come back, give a couple punches below the belt. Never hurts to attack one another a little bit too. And then I will for your dumb stupid joke, G-Man, you're getting the BPM spurt of brilliance today for the Juan Valdez, because I feel like you crafted that way early on and just waited for the right moment, and
That
it was
was
enough
nice.
to make me churtle.
That was
a little
nice.
bit.
I
Yeah,
would
you
agree
like
with
that too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There you go. Back to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. What an
Back to you,
excellent
Kraig.
hung juror, as always, my friend.
Very succinct.
Yeah, we're on to the final round, the closing statements, and we're gonna flip the order again, and we're going back to G-Man. You have 1 minute, sir. You
To
have 1
do what?
minute starting now for your closing statements.
Okay, look, Don Rickles was not only the guy who invented the genre, he was also mentor, by the way, to Rodney Dangerfield. He's the guy that originally gave Dangerfield even a shot in his comedy clubs, which probably served coffee
Shit.
from Juan Valdez. No, Don Rickles was a guy who did film. He watched old World War II movies. There, I'm trying to think of one. It's a submarine movie. Run Silent, Run Deep. I'm pretty sure he's in Run Silent, Run Deep. He was in a bunch of other ones. He's always playing some smart-ass Navy dude who's playing AC-doocy in the bunks. He hung out with the Rat Pack. He was always in Vegas. He's like the model of the smart-ass Vegas mob comedian. He was in Casino. There's a cameo of Don Rickles in Casino as himself. Why did he play himself? Because he was known for doing just this. He was that cool guy.
All right.
And bald as a cue ball.
Nice closing statement. And on to our last closing statement. Jed, what you got, bro? Jeff Ross.
Now, my opponent, G-Man, has gone at lengths about all the things that Don Rickles did that wasn't roasting people. And yes, he did do quite a bit. But you know what? That just means that he was too scatterbrained to be the GOAT of anything. He was there everywhere, just middling his way through all of his different
Do I
activities.
smell like cat
But no, you don't. I get that shit out of my face. Jeff Ross, on the other hand, roasting is what the man does. He has specialized at it, and you have to do that, all right? You have to do that to become the top of anything. You have to hyper-specialize in it. All the man does is roast. Every roast has been done for the last 20 years. This motherfucker has been involved in that shit, all right? He has his own roasting TV shows. He takes roasting to new and interesting places, all right? He's an evangelical for roasting, taking it to new spots, you know? Don Rickles never did that shit. He was too busy hanging out with the fucking Rat Pack to be good at fucking roasting.
All right, time. Yeah, fuck the Rat Pack. And that brings us to our...
Yes, take it. Yeah, you know.
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
done.
That's it. Right
So
there. That's all I gotta say.
Let me ask you, audience, what do you guys think? Is that who won this debate? Do you believe them? Do you think it was Don? Is he better? Rickles? Not Trump. I said it right.
You
that
did.
time.
Holy shit.
Don Rickles, was he better or was it Jeff Ross? Tell us in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I forgot to do that in the middle. Let's do it now. Like, share, subscribe. Brought to you by. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. What do you guys think?
Wrinkles for life.
Do you guys believe what you were saying? Or do you take the side? Jed, do you take the side that you were discussing?
No, not really.
You think Don Rickles was better?
He's the OG, man. He's the GOAT.
And you believe your argument?
Wholeheartedly. Who the hell is Kate Moss?
Whoa, that was
Jeff Ross.
Yowza. I would probably put. I don't know. Honestly, it's tough. What do you think?
I mean, it's two different time periods.
It
is the
is.
thing. Like
Hard.
different kinds of
restrictions.
comedy.
The line is
Good
in a completely
and bad.
different place.
Yeah, the thing was those Dean Martin roasts were like they were a thing, man. They roasted Ronald Reagan, they roasted Johnny Carson,
That
they
was
roasted
the golden age. Dude.
right. That was wild shit, and like Don Rickles was definitely like the Jeff Ross of the time. Like that's the guy you brought in to really seal the deal at the end. He would give you the real harsh kick in the ass. Jeff Ross though has really perfected it, but you can't have a Jeff Ross without a Don Rickles, so it's hard to say.
It is hard to say.
He literally taught them all.
Right.
I mean, he was Dangerfield's mentor. Dangerfield mentored so many other smart-ass comics. Anyone who's ever done crowd work today has literally studied Rickles. He was the guy. He could look at a person and figure out what their insecurity was just by looking at the way they dressed, how they comported themselves.
And
he was the shit.
And John's final note is that it's okay if you want to masturbate to Don Rickles.
I was gonna say,
I mean, my
he's gonna
God.
go draw fucking
Oh, yeah.
pictures of
I
him
know.
and shit.
Can you like put your junk away? He was like
I'm gonna
reaching
work the
for
wrinkles
his
out.
pants while he was saying
I'm
that.
gonna
It was
work
kinda
the wrinkles
fucked
out.
up. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'm going to Don Rickles that bad boy.
yeah. We don't need any.
I
additional
can't believe nobody brought up. Don
wrinkly
Rickles was
wrinkles.
in Toy Story.
Oh, yeah, he was. He was.
Well, yeah. He also
he was
He was
Mr.
Mr.
Potato Head.
Potato Head.
wasn't
He
Yeah.
also did
Yeah.
tons of late night into his 90s. Like he was on Kimmel a million times.
That's right. He was on
So-
Kimmel. Yeah, I
He used to
forgot.
get on roast all the late night people. But Jeff Ross is a beast, man. You can't take that away from
Can't
him.
take away from him,
He-
no.
Yeah,
No one even knows who
he
Betsy
moved-
Ross really
he
is.
Moved it. He moved the ball. He moved the chain forward. You know, he really did. I think so. He's
He mainstreamed it,
I think he's
a
a
bit
better
more.
joke writer. I think Don
He has
Rickles,
those jokes written for him.
I think Don Rickles is
Scandalous,
better
man. Don't be talking to a man like
natural, roaster. But I think Jeff Ross has perfected
Turned it into
the
an art
roast.
form.
Yeah, exactly. He's perfected it.
Got
Okay,
the scalpel.
Have you ever seen
It's
Jeff
more
Ross
raw.
on like just interacting off the cuff improv with, say, a David Letterman or a Johnny
Yeah,
Carson?
he can kill it. Yeah. I've seen him fucking tear people up. He's very good at off the cuff too.
He's
But
very
I'm
quick.
talking about
Not
like
as good as Don, but I think his writing is better. Than
okay, all right.
That's where I would put him as having the edge. He's a better comedic roast writer, while Rickles better raw talent, better natural gift.
I don't know, because Jeff Ross used to do a thing with Dave Attell where they would bump the mics,
Yes, that shit was
and that was
awesome.
very impromptu. They
It
would
was the
literally
whole
roast
thing.
each other on the spot.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they would have to like give each other props
Yeah,
by
that's
hitting their mics.
that's an excellent comedy series. Good recall. Yeah, that's
I still have to go
bumping
back to
mics is
Rickles
awesome.
doing film though, like because he played dramatic roles and he was an excellent supporting.
Well, that
actor.
wasn't what we were talking about. We
What
were
I'm saying
talking
is
about
depth.
roast talent.
Yep.
We weren't talking about depth.
I'm
guess
talking about
that's
the
true.
depth
You
of
fucker.
talent in general.
Yeah, you're
for the
not
individual.
wrong about
You're not
that.
wrong.
But
You're
you're
not
right.
wrong.
If the debate is truly best roaster,
That's
then
the-
you really
who
have
would
to
win
go
in a
stick
roast
to the
battle.
criteria. I get where you're going, though. You're not wrong about that.
I still feel like Don Wrinkles would absolutely mop his
I tell
forehead
you,
with Jeff Moss.
I tell you one thing we can all agree on is we would love to see that fucking roast battle. Holy
God
shit.
almighty.
Thank Christ for AI.
Hell's going to be a hot ticket that
It's
night,
coming
baby.
soon.
Hell's going to be a hot ticket
Kirk's
that
going to
night.
be making it soon, folks. So
We're getting the big Sora finale. It's going to be the Jeff Ross Rose versus Don Wrinkles. So
it's going to
Check
be
it
great.
out.
Jeff Moss versus Don Rickles.
that's right.
Anyway, hey, thank you all for listening. Hope you guys check in with us every Tuesday, and we will see you around. Peace out.
Later.
So that brings us. What is that?
That is your alarm going off.
Turn it off.
You still gotta,
Apparently
you
not.
gotta kill it. You gotta take it behind the fucking grain shed and fucking put tool in the back of his head.
Shit. Like, look, where is it?